Before we get started with this episode, I just want to let you know I've never watched an episode of Attack on Titan. However, after a few hours with the video game, I have some impressions. So, is Attack on Titan worth it? Let's find out. Attack on Titan is one of the coolest concepts for a video game I've encountered in some time. You're essentially playing as Spider-Man with swords while fighting against dozens of bloodthirsty giants in the middle of a war zone. See? Doesn't that sound amazing? Well, it is, briefly, before sinking down into a repetitive slog. So what's not working? For now, let's stick to the positives. Humanity is on the edge of extinction. More than a century ago, civilization was first invaded by the Titans, towering human-like creatures with a hunger for human flesh. Unable to fight off the monstrosities, mankind seals itself away behind three great walls, and for a time, peace is restored. But decades later, a much larger Titan effortlessly punctures the wall. Now it's up to the military survey corps to fend off the horde before they locate the remaining citizens. But their luck changes when the young soldier Eren discovers his ability to temporarily transform into a rageful Titan. With many skeptical of his strategic value, the army must quickly decide their next move before the mysterious new creature returns to destroy their defenses. Attack on Titan's plot is easily its best feature, transforming an admittedly silly concept into a compelling narrative, juxtaposing the graphic slaughter of human beings with the brief triumphs of the Survey Corps. But these victories are always stained with the blood of their fellow comrades, intensifying their desperate plight. Worst of all, they do have a solution in Eren. They just don't know how to control him. Attack on Titan is a surprisingly engaging and evocative story, even if they don't explain who gives those Titans such nice haircuts. Sadly, the gameplay doesn't fare quite as well. As a member of the Survey Corps, players will utilize the omnidirectional mobility gear, a harness and belt that fires grappling hooks, sending soldiers airborne. But this device is also used to hurl players towards Titans, gaining speed before delivering a devastating blade attack, severing limbs to reduce resistance before finishing them off with a gash to the back of the neck. Getting accustomed to combat can be quite challenging. Proper use of the limb targeting system, careful air maneuvering, and understanding momentum-based strikes can take time and practice. But once you've overcome the learning curve, bringing down the ugly creatures can be empowering. Unfortunately, there's nowhere else to go after mastering Attack on Titan's greatest challenge. There are a few other obstacles. Fellow soldiers can be recruited mid-battle by completing side missions, and collecting resources and money can unlock more efficient tools. Swords and gas are finite, requiring strategic resupplies during missions to continue the fight. Giants do come in different sizes, with some requiring limb attacks before slashing the nape. Yet none of these systems fix the core issue. Attack on Titan's combat is immediately predictable, and its multi-step process becomes disappointingly laborious. Graphics appear to faithfully recreate the look of the source material with well-realized character models, though the environments themselves do come off as a bit blocky. But the powerful orchestra music, complete with haunting choirs, helps bolster the gravity of battle. So, is it worth it? No. Attack on Titan might fare a bit better through the eyes of its anime and manga fans eager to relive the events of the popular series, but its mechanics never aspire beyond a solid foundation, creating a gameplay loop that's both too simple to retain engagement and too cumbersome to freely enjoy. Attack on Titan certainly shows promise, but sadly, it falls short. Attack on Titan is currently available on the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC. If you've had a chance to play it, let me know what you thought, and if you haven't, let me know if you plan on picking it up. My name is Colin, and I'll see you in the next video.